Hi, Frank McGuire here with LDTV, and today we have a special guest, Greg Plum from Plum Unified Communications, and Greg is going to help us out with voice options for Office 365. Greg's an expert in the industry. He's been in the industry for 15 years, and I'd like to welcome Greg to the call. Greg, how are you?
Good, Frank. Thanks so much. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I really want to thank you for putting this together because there's a lot of buzz about getting your voice running in Office 365, and I know you've been in this industry solid for the last 15 years. So let me ask you, Greg, if someone's looking to integrate their voice into Office 365 for the first time, what's the three most important factors that they should look at?
Well, there's a few different options out there, Frank. So Voice for 365, there's a few different ways they can go. It could be as simple as adding a conferencing bridge to Microsoft Office 365, which is a very, very simple implementation, all the way up to having to really turning it into a hosted PBX and a unified communications platform. So you're going to want to talk to somebody who has relevant experience. I mean, you just said, yourself that I've been in this industry for 15 years, and that's all fine and well. But to be honest with you, the last 24 months has been pivotal in the industry. So you're going to want somebody who stayed current with the with the changing technologies. Beyond that, you're going to want to have somebody who has a robust and flexible platform because just like anything else, one size certainly does not fit all. You want to make sure that sometimes somebody's going to want to have an on-premise solution. They may want to have a hosted solution or a hosted dedicated solution. It just depends on what they're going to need. And then once that solution's made, you're going to want to make sure that the provider is a trusted resource. They are proven. They're not, a small little startup, a fly-by-night. You're going to want to make sure that they have a proven track record from a delivery standpoint. And then support throughout the process. You're going to want somebody to support the customer or the sales partner, where they can walk them through, help with the assessment, come up with the best solutions available, and then help with the implementation, and then post-sales support. Once implementation is done, customer's going to want to have somebody there. There's no such thing as perfect nirvana once a solution has been implemented. You want to make sure that you're available to them. They have access to a trusted, experienced resource throughout the process, including after the fact.
Excellent. That's great advice, Greg. So if someone's researching this for the first time and they're just starting with baby steps to get this done, what kind of advice could you give them for starting their research?
Well, I would say, the first thing people are going to do, they're going to run out to Google and they're going to probably put in voice for Office 365, which is great. I highly encourage you to go ahead and do that. What you're going to look for is somebody who works with who's done this before. It's not their first rodeo. You're going to want to make sure that the platform is truly an established platform with redundancy, across the U.S. as well as power redundancy within each individual data center. And then, again, you want to make sure that you're going to have trouble at 3 a.m. sometime. You want to make sure there's 24-hour support.
Excellent. So, Greg, if someone's coming on to Plum Unified Communications for the first time, what type of experience would they get coming to you for this type of integration?
So what I bring to the table after doing this for 15 years, I've been involved in the last 24 months most intimately with the IT community. I'm a member of the CompTIA, which is the governing body really for the advancement of IT. The IT industry. It's been around for 30 plus years. They're the folks that actually came out with A+ certification, so everybody knows A+ certification. Well, they've recognized the importance of telephony in the IT world and the convergence of the two technologies. As a result, they created Telecom Advisory Council. I was fortunate enough to get placed on that council, the inaugural council. So it was the very first time they rolled this out. And I'm the only one on the council that actually works in the conferencing and collaboration space. So I've had a pretty unique perspective the last 24 months, and would happy to share that. And then as far as the having a robust platform, my preferred provider of the voice solutions for the unified communication platform, by really taking 365 and turning it into a full UC solution, is located. The primary servers are located right outside the Microsoft campus. They've been in collaboration with Microsoft on various projects, so they're very tightly enmeshed in that culture, and as a result, have a pretty unique perspective in the industry and the solutions they provide. And then as far as the support goes, I have access to various levels: customer support, sales engineers on the front end, solutions architects to be able to really come up with the ultimate solution depending on a particular need. You know, if you come in and you say, look, this is our current environment, you know, how do we go to the next step? That's what we do. We don't. It's not a one-size-fits-all. We help out in the assessment, the implementation, and then again on the post-sales support. And it's not just us. We have access to a full team of industry experts. That's exactly what they're designed, what they're out there to do.
Excellent. That's great advice, Greg. I have a call to action here on the bottom. Is this the best number for anyone to get a hold of you if they want to pick your brain or help you, give you a call and help them through this process?
Absolutely. Yeah, feel free. 302-514-PLUM. You can call me anytime, 7586. My website, PlumUC, has all my contact information. If you want, to check out what I've been up to in the last 15 years, there's really no secrets. It's my LinkedIn profile's on there as well, so I'm happy to chat with anybody that's interested in exploring these options.
Great. I checked out your LinkedIn. You got a very extensive page there. I was very impressed with it. So, Greg, I want to thank you for spending the time here. And what we'll do is we'll put your website in the description on the video, so anyone can just hop over to the website. We'll put your LinkedIn information in and all that.
Great.
All that kind of stuff. And the phone number, like we said, is in the video as well and will be in the bottom section. I just want to thank you again for spending the time on integration and getting voice in your Microsoft Office 365.
Thanks, Frank. Appreciate the time.
Okay. Take care, man.
All right. Bye-bye.